Hello and welcome to another episode of Baller Pod. It's been a couple weeks, mainly because someone was ill. Me, I was ill. But yeah, it's a couple weeks, but we're back. With the usual two, Liban and Hirsch. Liban was the only one who went football this week. So how was the session? Any reviews? How would you rate yourself at like 1 out of 10? What's your player rating?
No, it's casual 10, casual 10. Defense,
Um,
midfield, attack, top.
were you
One.
playing with your glasses?
No, without my glasses.
Okay,
3 games without my glasses, 3 wins, 3 top performances. It's it is how it is, and I'm not bragging.
okay.
Where were both of you? I'm just
I was
saying.
uh,
You
I
you
was
missed
ill.
you witnessed a masterclass.
I was ill, and also it was raining as hell, so I'm glad I didn't come.
Oh, it was genuinely the worst conditions I've played in. It was the fact that I had contacts on and I was worried that it might go into my eyes. Obviously, you can't have water go into your contacts. So literally, most of the game, I was like this. Literally, most of it,
Gee.
I was like this. Obviously, it stopped for a while, but then it was like heavy, slight rain, heavy, slight rain, then heavy throughout. And yeah, whole game was like this.
Ursh, how you been?
And I'm good, not too bad. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm pretty sure footballers wear contactless and I'm pretty sure they play when it's raining as well. And they're not affected by
I honestly, that did not come into my mind. I was just, I was worried. I was worried because they say you can't shower with your contact lenses on.
That
And
makes
right.
sense.
literally, football, literally, Saturday was a shower. It was literally a shower. We were just drenched. As I'm walking, I could hear my clothes just, when it makes that noise, it just, yeah, yeah, honestly, it was horrible.
All right, well, first game we're gonna talk about straight in. Fulham Arsenal. Arsenal lost 2-1. Uh,
You know what?
yeah,
Before you start, obviously
go
we
on.
missed the midweek game as well. No, we missed the Liverpool and the West Ham game. All right, two losses, one draw. You know what? Let's put them together. And yeah, I just want to hear, man. I just want to. I'll be quiet.
Liverpool
I'm
game.
accused of
I
being a
thought
hater.
I thought we played all right.
Okay.
Okay. There's not one bad thing that I could say about that game. Yeah, we played all right. The, not one very bad thing I can say about that game. There were a lot of improvements that we could have made, but overall, I was happy with the performance. Away at Anfield, not many people can get results in there, especially like keeping Liverpool down to just for them scoring just one goal. So for that, it was all right. It was a few weeks ago, so my mind's a bit fuzzy. You can, explain that if there were any other
No,
moments.
no. I think the other one in the chat might have a different viewpoint. Or any bad performances in that game,
Yeah.
Harsh?
I didn't watch the game. I
Oh,
told you
you
I
know
missed.
what? Oh, you didn't watch it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I just realized. He was. Yeah, my bad. But you might say that, Mo. But I think there was one stinky player playing left back for Arsenal who was doing his best to give Liverpool the victory. Don't you, don't you think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, that's why we bought freaking him in the first place, so that you can get out the club.
No, but it's the fact that like fundamentals, you play against a left footer. Show him right. He has no right foot. What did this brother do? Especially it wasn't like he had a whole space where he can choose. He had only one way to go. What do you do? Show him his left, puts the top corner, dilly dallying on the ball, giving them attacks. Honestly, I remember I think for like 20 minutes, Liverpool were just nicking the ball off midfield or defense and they were just countering. And God knows, I don't know how they didn't score more than one. I genuinely don't. But yeah, that was the Liverpool game. Then it goes on to the Wednesday game.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the same thing. in terms of this game and the Wednesday game, I think where we are fully caught out. Everyone knows how to defend against us now.
Okay.
Uh, Low block,
Mm.
double team on the wings. Not really this week. They didn't really double team, but that Robinson kid locked down Saka. I'm not gonna lie, but
Not
I f
Wednesday.
no,
Emerson.
I'm talking about this week as well.
Emerson played him Wednesday.
Oh no, 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 for
Oh,
that Wednesday
Thursday,
one,
Thursday, Thursday.
Thursday one, he got double teamed, but for this
Did
week's
he?
one, he didn't really get double teamed.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch the game or nah?
And I watched some of it, and I was seeing Emerson locking him down 1v1. No help.
Okay,
No
well,
help. It's locking Saka help. No help. 1v1, Saka lost it. Just say that. It's not that hard to say it.
no,
No, like,
he's not been performing as well as he's done in the past, but it is what it is. But
Hesh,
we're we're caught out.
Do you have any viewpoints on Wednesday? On Thursday, sorry.
Thursday. But on Thursday,
Just in total, just to give you a whole total
Uh,
perspective.
yeah, on Thursday, I think Liverpool didn't watch the game because
I
football.
actually watched. I managed to catch towards the end.
When it
Okay,
was already game over.
No, I think it was 1-0. Was it 1-0? I think it was 1-0. I was just pretending to Hirsch that I didn't watch the game so you could give me a full breakdown. That was what it
all
was.
right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
what do
Thursday, I just lost my head. I was like, yeah, completely. I've terminated my contract with this dusty club. 20 years without a trophy, full of bum players, like trash players. Okay. I've had enough, to be honest. And then on Sunday, to be honest, I was not even watching it. I didn't want to watch Sunday at all. The only reason I watched is because I had family members and they wanted to watch the game. So I was like forcefully watching it. But
was
I
it your
knew,
in-laws?
yeah, he came
Oh,
through. So yeah,
He's
I
also
didn't,
fun.
yeah, it's an awesome fan, yeah.
of course it
Damn.
was fun.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, I think Arsenal are too predictable. I think a bit of tiredness as well, kind of showing as well in Saka. Players lacking confidence. They're always taking that extra touch. Like Erdegaard's taking a lot of extra touches. And I feel like wow, they need Party back as soon as possible, like, especially for the progressive passing, what he offers that Declan Rice doesn't do. He gives you that. Left back, I feel like they are all out of shape. Like they played Zinchenko on Thursday and they played Kiwior on Sunday, and he got substituted after 60 minutes for
Wasn't
Tomiyasu.
it 46 minutes?
Something like that, yeah. But he got substituted. So left back seems like a big problem. Right back seems to be a problem now because of Ben White showing a bit of like I think he's got some injuries and teams are now just targeting the right hand side, knowing that he's a bit of a weakness,
Yeah.
especially the Fulham.
They also talked in the right hand side because of there's someone playing right centre back who got bullied on Sunday. No,
I wouldn't say got bullied. I don't know what
He
game
didn't
it.
really get bullied.
I thought it was bad, in my opinion.
Okay,
It wasn't one of his best performances,
yeah,
but I wouldn't say he got bullied.
yeah. But yeah, then other than that, I've just resigned and I've resigned to like no football when like I've just said yeah, 2024, no football. It's gonna be completely different.
What sport? Is it back to F1, NBA?
Just
What is it?
one. I'll go in the pod as just a general neutral fan.
You know, it's funny. You
You
know,
know,
it's funny. Yeah,
just tell me
he
about the
came to
game.
me. You know, it's funny. He came to me Sunday evening. He was like, "Yeah, no more football, la la la, NBA." And I was like, I'm gonna be a Lakers fan." I told him, "Do you know what their record is?" He goes, "Check." Yeah, I can tell because he didn't reply after. He comes out. He said, "Yeah, no more NBA. I'm just a sports fan." So yeah, he know even his Lakers are stinky. So yeah,
Nah, I'm repping Celtics this year. Simple.
yeah. How can you do this shamelessness of just switching teams? I don't get you. No rules,
Well,
yeah.
I am a big fan of Tatum, so it is what it is.
I'm a big fan of the Pacers this season. They're doing quite good.
They are very good, yeah.
They might not show on the table, but they're doing all right.
Yeah. Timberwolves are good as well.
Hmm.
It's, yeah, move switching on to back to football.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Not about that, sorry.
Carry on. I was enjoying this. Carry on.
That's it. I gotta say for Arsenal, man. We got caught out. I'm not gonna lie. Freaking
What does
Partey is a big miss.
Yeah.
what does it say for your title aspirations now?
The thing is, yeah, okay, we are only currently with this on a Monday before the Liverpool game. We're only 2 points behind first, and City still got a game in hand, but if they win that, then we'll be 3 points behind first. It's still a tight season.
Okay, you're behind City with one game played more, and they've had no De Bruyne, they had no Haaland. To me, this is the worst they've played under Pep, probably till Pep's first season, and the fact that you're below them is a bit embarrassing in my opinion, because
All right, talking about people
they have
below
not
Man
played.
City, let's talk about United.
Yeah.
I don't know.
2-1,
I did watch the game.
Forest win. I watched it, so I can give you an in-depth review. First of all, McTominay is atrocious. Okay, I can't believe he got subbed on in the first place. He was the reason for Gibbs White's second goal because he had no reason to double team Elanga on the wing and just leaving him free for that shot. What does to me? What?
Both goals.
Both goals.
He was supposed to mock Dominguez, but
Oh,
obviously,
it was the Markkinen.
as always, he's too slow. Honestly, if you look at most of the goals, there's a pattern emerging in this guy. He always, always loses his runners. I don't know why. I see him every time. His spatial awareness is genuinely atrocious. And honestly, this is the game where I've generally switched on Ten Hag, because this loss is on Ten Hag.
Not the
First
players.
half, I would say it wasn't great. It was a horrible game of football, but we were in it and they weren't creating chances. Some inexplicable reason, he takes off our only DM who has any sort of defensive nous, and you bring on a central midfielder who cannot play that position, and it's proven in the past that he cannot play that position, and you play him alongside two awful midfielders who cannot play defense, cannot play, doesn't have any defensive bone in their body, none. So you're playing three attackers away from home against one of the best counter-attacking sides in the league, and guess what happens? First goal, yeah, Morgan gives right. You know, it's so funny. I remember the commentators were saying, I don't know, they said they made a note where they said Ten Hag brought on McTominay just to cover Morgan Gibbs White. And the first goal, Morgan Gibbs White drifts into space, he loses his man, and instead of switching to Dominguez, who was free in the center, he does neither and he's stuck in no man's island. Gibbs White pulls across. Dominguez has all the space in the world, puts it bottom corner, right? So then obviously we come back into it. We have our best period in the game. We're okay, but we weren't creating that many chances. Got a lucky goal through Turner, who was probably one of the worst players on the pitch. He just kept giving us momentum all the time. He kicks it. I don't know what he did. He kicks it. Garnacho fantastically passes to Rashford. He puts it in. And I'm thinking, is game on? Uh, we're on attack. Bruno, for some inexplicable reason, and I'm saying that again, dummies it. Who are you dumbing the ball to? Who? He, honestly, this brother annoys the hell out of me. He's a freestyler who, who's a fraud. I swear he's a fraud. I can't stand him. The way he plays just annoys the hell out of me. I just can't stand him. He does a freaking look through. Doesn't know there's a player there. There's no player there. He's just doing it for the sake of doing it, right? And also that McTominay, he's at the edge of our box. There's a huge space, right? For his attack. Who's Anthony Alanga, who can't go past anybody. He's okay, but he's not that great. He's one on with who was it? Who's the left back? Delo. Doesn't need help. He's seen Alanga. He's been with him for 3 4 years. He doesn't need help, right? But guess what McTominay does? He follows with him, leaves this huge space where Morgan Gibbs White has all the time in the space to pick out the net. He shoots. Onana ain't gonna save it. Onana doesn't know how to save. Every shot that they shoot always goes in. And boom, 2-1. My head was gone. You talk about Hershey's head gone. I was cussing these players out. Out. Honestly.
It's funny because on honor, only none of them only had 2 shots on target and they were both goals.
And you know what's worse about it, yeah? The worst player on the pitch has not even been mentioned today. Number 21.
Oh, I thought it was number
Gen
8.
Genuinely the worst player I've ever seen pull on a Man United shirt. The worst. Cannot do anything. Anything. Right. Cannot do
He's
anything. He is one of the most hopeless footballers I've ever seen in my life. I'm thinking, you're 22 and you're shit. You're just there's no hope for you. There's literally no hope for you. You might as well go look for clubs elsewhere because you are dog shit. He's dog shit. He cannot. The way he thinks baffles. Forget about his skills and it. The way he thinks is baffles me. You go
he's
past the
23 by the
player,
way.
whatever. You go past the player, go down, use your pace. You're fast. You're fast. He's actually fast. You know. If you don't know, he's actually fast. What did he do? Ball roll, touch, back, touch, uh, big shot, long shot, whatever. He does anything. Goes back to his normal position, kicks it, does nothing. He loses the ball. He just mate. There's so many players in that squad I dislike. Oh,
That was a full on rant.
honestly, my head was never as gone as it was inside it. It was head loss.
Mhm.
So many brainless players in that team, man. I don't even want to mention Mr. MBE, but for some reason, one was a 0-0. Just a back. Do you remember during the game? Someone flies him through. This guy does the worst back heel I've ever seen in my life. Kicks it straight to. I'm like, with Rashford, right? With Rashford, I think he's genuinely. When you talk about technical, I think he's one of the worst players in football. He cannot pass to save his life. You might think I'm joking when I say this. Every pass he makes, and I've told Hirsch this hundreds of times, is either underhit or overhit. He does not know how to pass a ball. How? You've been a footballer since the age of 7, 6, whatever. You still don't know how to pass a ball. Still don't know how to time a pass. I can do that. And I've got two dodgy knees.
His passing accuracy was only 55% that game, so it's
That is horror. That is genuinely horror. Like, mate, pass a ball. Pass. Learn to pass towards someone's path. Honestly, if Pep managed, he would have a head loss because this guy does not know how to time a pass. Does not know how to time a pass. I'd rather have Hershey in my team than this Rashford brother. God. But yeah.
uh Hershey got anything to add? Because I thought he said everything that needed to be said.
Yeah, to be honest, he's hit all the right key notes, hit every player that needed to be destroyed. In terms of Nottingham Forest, Elanga was quite good, I felt
No, he
like this.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, this no, he wasn't. I am not having this.
Awesome, mate.
This was personal for me. No, it wasn't. But you were still shit.
Okay. On a
You
serious
just passed
note,
it to what? You just passed 5 yards, and the guy basically scored from a
okay,
scored a great goal. Stop pretending
on
you
a
had a game, and after the game he does this. He dances like he had this awesome game. Bro, you're meaty, fam. Relax yourself. You don't do anything. You call about past players. You can't do anything.
I was a big fan of
Nottingham
Ryan Yates
Forest.
that game.
Who?
Ryan Yates. Yeah, he was very good. Yeah,
And this guy does this after. This guy does this when he comes on. Mate, you're bragging. You're at Forest. Relax yourself. I didn't even know the badge looked like that, fam.
yeah, I thought
Media player.
Gibbs White's
What's
quite good.
this generation of players, man?
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel like
yeah.
United signed Gibbs White,
No,
perfect for them,
no. He did not. Please, stop with these mediocre players being lifted. They are so meaty. The only thing they can do is just run and kick and run. That's all. No technical now. They don't know how to pass. They just run. They know how to counter attack. Please don't mention Biggs White, man. I hate that. They are not good players. There's a reason why they're playing for Forest, and there's a reason why they're at the table where they are. Please stop this. Sorry.
Yay.
Ooh,
Uh, Final game. Uh, the most inconsistent team in the Premier League. While winning this game, they went from 10th place to 10th place. Luton Chelsea. Chelsea won 3-2 in the
The
end.
most inconsistent, consistent team in the league. Yes.
That's brilliant. Inconsistent, consistent team.
Every week,
Uh, every week is different, but it's the same.
stay please stay in
Uh,
the league. Oh yeah,
they won 3-2, but it could have easily been 4-3 in the end to Luton if they took their
yeah.
chances. But Cole Palmer scoring two, assisted one. Uh, Madueke is very good. Well, just that game, but yeah, finally won. Hershey, you see the game?
yeah, I did watch the game. My guy Nuni Madueke showed up.
Nani,
Okay, man, okay, Nani Madueke, okay, showed
Nadueke.
up. And
What's your opinion on Nico Jackson on the left?
And he's better. I'd rather have him on the left than have him as a centre forward. That's for sure. But Cole Palmer showing again his classness. Like so for me, out of like the English talents, especially the wingers nowadays, I think he's up there for me. He should definitely go Euros without doubt. I think in terms of like technical wise, he's up there with Madison personally. Him and Madison, Foden this season has all stepped up, but them three are like, for me, the outstanding ones. The rest are more like, you can see they're being trained. If I want to talk about like natural talent, I think Foden, Palmer, and Madison are elite, whereas the rest like Bellingham and Saka are like more like trained. But Chelsea are good, and I believe in Chelsea. I think they'll come good eventually. Um,
Top five?
Nah, I think that'd be a bit too late, but top seven definitely for them.
Above
And
United.
United won't get top 10, I think, at this rate.
Is that is that
Unless,
is that is that a prediction you're making?
no, I'm not
Stick,
making
stick,
that.
stand in business. Stand in business. Don't throw away. Don't say comments like that
I
and
think
not back it.
we need to review our top and
Oh,
top of
we
the
will.
league
We will. Next week we will. Because
because I'm pretty
It's FA Cup weekend. Don't worry, we'll come. But this next week will be 6 month whatever recap. We're gonna go through our predictions. Don't worry.
right, perfect. Yeah.
Our
Other than
predictions have
that,
been great.
Yeah.
yeah, yours is not bad. For me, it's 50-50. Liverpool's shocking, mate.
How is it shocking?
Arsenal to win the league.
People can. I'm sticking to it still. At least I stick on business. You flip flop
You were
every
just
day.
slamming also being a point behind City, but then being a game in hand. You thought our title race is over.
No, but it's the
Yeah.
fact that City. This is always the West period. They're not gonna get West in this. And the fact that they could not. They were winning. They were winning games, and they somehow dropped points. 2-0 at Palace, and they drew. That type of game does not happen towards the second half of the season. Don't expect City to, and they have their talisman coming back, and I know he's going to make a big difference. They were scraping through games the last few months. That's why I'm saying you should have. If you have any chance of winning the league, you should have been above them. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, sorry. But I'll say this: I watched the Chelsea game, and honestly, I was impressed by them. I felt Luton were basically in control most of the game. I know they were losing, but I don't think Chelsea had any sort of control in that game. They were just counter-attacking, and the chances they did have, they scored from. I was more impressed with Luton. I did make a prediction. Talking of predictions, I did make a prediction that Luton at home will cause teams serious problems, and both of you laughed. Both of you laughed.
I don't remember
Now
laughing.
who's laughing now? Hmm? Yeah. I made a lot of good predictions. I don't know. I was bragging to Hirsch. I even said, with Zinchenko, Gab Jesus, these were his two favorite players this time last year. Now he wants both of them gone.
I mean,
Interesting.
I did say Bruno will have his worst season ever.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's his worst season ever. I think 2020-21 is his worst season ever. But yeah, so
So far it's been his worst season.
not really. I've seen him play worse. But yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. I thought Cole Palmer was the best player on the pitch. Luton really caused Chelsea a lot of problems. I thought Thiago Silva again was saving them out of so many situations. I thought the midfield was poor. Yeah, it was an okay game. It could have easily been a 3-3. Easily could have been a 3-3. Luton created a lot of chances towards the end to snatch a winner, but yeah, it is what it is. I think this type of games will continue. I won't be surprised if they lose next week, whatever they're playing. Or they're in the FA Cup, I don't know who they're playing, but yeah. They're just gonna have it up yo-yo season. But it's better than last season. Last season they were losing every game, every week. At least they're
True.
winning something this time. Anything you have to say, Mo?
Nah, spot on.
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, them at home is one of the favorite games to watch against big teams.
true. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. It was crazy. Against Palace, they could have so easily lost. They could have so easily lost. But and they didn't. It was crazy. I know they had an offside goal on a sitter, but towards the end they did not look like they want to score a goal. So I actually turned it off. Next thing you know, I see and it's 2-1. I was like, how? And obviously they got a penalty through a lock. But yeah, Palace could have easily won, but that's the story of Palace. Then they're good, but they never win.
All right, well, quick three games. We might be able to do the predictions now.
No,
In
no, no.
under.
We'll stop now and then we'll.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought it'd be enough. We could do in 10 minutes.
that's true, but it's just give us a rest in it, cash out.
Uh, say no more.